So please note that people have very little patience to teach you. So more actual work you learn before giving your first job a shot, the better off you will be, right? In most cases, US lawyers are rich, they have a lot of money, they don't mind spending money provided they are getting a very good service. They want to see really good work from you. And if you are doing that, then they don't mind paying well, right? So what are these skills? Number one category. This is not an entire skill, but this is one category of skills. Remember. So number one is case management, right? Anybody can guess what is case management. What you have to do in case management. Okay. So one is that you have to keep cases organized by establishing an organizing file. Like you have to establish that these are the folders in which all the documents will go, right? For different, like this is the trial work, this is the you have to establish a file management order, you have to organize the files. You have to monitor calendars. So these are important dates. Okay, this is this day at the hearing, this is when we expect the order. This is when depositions have to happen, this is when witnesses have to be called, whatever. So that calendar management for an entire case is very important, and you'll have to do meeting deadlines. So what are the deadlines? You have to set the deadline, that this is the deadline by which I have to do this or that. So those work is there. Documenting actions. So whatever actions are being taken, there has to be a proper documentation. So for example, if you have conducted a raid on, let's say you are doing an IP raid, okay, and you found that this is a company which is infringing our trademark, and you did a raid and you confiscated a lot of goods. So this entire raid has to be properly documented. So whatever actions are being taken, you called another, you call your client, that should be documented. So one of the job you have is that meticulously document every call with, even with your clients or the other side's lawyer, whoever you're dealing with, all calls, all mails, everything has to be documented and properly filed for future reference, so that it can be found later on. Inputting information into file database and case management software. So you have to get familiar with case management software, and inputting information into file database is very important. Keeping clients informed of developments and status updates. So this is also a very important thing, right? So you have clients, and the clients has to know what is the progress happening, where things are stuck, or what to expect, when the order is expected, when the hearing is to be done. So it is your, if this job is given to you, this will be very important, that you are managing the clients very well and keeping them informed. Case file review, organization, summary. So somebody said this already. So there may be a lot of documents in a case file, reviewing it, organizing it, sometimes preparing summaries if necessary, corresponding with opposing counsel and the court. So this is also one very important work. Some corresponding with your own clients, also opposing counsel and the court sometimes. Okay, so this was one, case management. Then there's trial and litigation management, which is more specialized. So what has to be done there? E-filing of court documents. Okay, you have to learn how to do e-filing in US, in different places. E-filing of court documents. Where do you file? How does the court websites look like? Where do you go log in? What to do? You actually need to learn these things. Helping to develop cases by maintaining contact with people involved in the case, right? Preparing case summaries and materials from client conferences, previous mediation sessions, and so on. Preparing pleading. Okay, preparing pleading and organizing materials for review by attorneys. Preparing and forwarding summons and subpoenas, right? So this is a different legal system. You have to learn how does this work in the US. And then there is the third point, which is discovery. Okay.